Nadia Suleiman, I guess if I'm going to be proper, Octomom, has apparently gotten off welfare, and we're all very proud of her, and she's done this through porn and stripping.
Very proud.
Hey, she's an entrepreneur. That is the American dream right there.
So my main question to you guys is, are we happy about this? So look, she's got 14 kids. We don't want her on welfare. You don't want anybody on welfare. I mean, not just because it's our taxes, but it's a tough spot to be in. But she got off of welfare by doing what they called self-love porn.
I know, I love that. Self-love porn.
I think I figured out what that is.
Yeah.
Okay. And also stripping. I don't know. Are we happy about it?
I'm happy that she's off welfare. However, I don't think this will last forever. There's going to be a day when no one's going to want to watch her dance naked or participate in porno.
Yeah, and you know what's interesting is it says that, you know, she went on welfare in March, and then after her 3-month cycle was up, she was able to come off of it because she was already making 6 figures, which of course sounds insane. But how far does 6 figures go when you have 14 children?
Kids, and who knows what her expenses are, her lifestyle.
I don't know, it's like, honestly, how much does it cost to raise 14 children?
And that's why she went up on welfare, and that's why we told her not to do it in the first place. That's why the whole country was like, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, I got it. I got it. Oh, sick that I don't know what I'm doing at all. And panic, go on welfare, etc. And now 6 figures, don't get deceived by that. It's not like that's it. You know, she's a dentist and she's going to make $150,000 a year for the rest of her life.
Exactly.
No, she got paid once for the self-love porn. That put her in 6 figures, but then at some point she's going to run out of that money.
Yeah, and what are the skills that she's going to be able to capitalize on after this?
It's hard to put self-love on your resume and be taken seriously. But Douglas, that goes to answering your question. She's going to have to do another porn, and this time self-love ain't going to cut it.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse
until
eventually.
What's she going to do when she's 50? I mean,
then you go into MILF and GILF porn. But
can I ask the question that I think nobody's really asking here? I haven't seen this porn. I'm not sure if anybody in the newsroom right now has seen this porn. What does a woman who had 8 kids at the same time look like?
Stretch marks?
Well, we did a story on it.
She had a tummy tuck.
Yeah, no, we did a story on it, but it didn't show the private parts. And it didn't
did she
show
have
her
a vagina
stomach.
tuck? Do they make those? Vagina tucks?
I'm sure they did whatever they needed to do, and they put a ton of makeup on her, and then they put like foam, and then they have her lean down. Like she's in a bathtub, okay? And so she leans down like this, and that's enough to distract guys.
There was a photo of her stripping, and it was somewhat revealing, and other than her face, she looked relatively normal.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
But you know where this tragedy ends. It ends in her doing German porn.